bye through the first round. It looks like they might not show, yeah. Yeah, see, look. That's your team roster for this. Bottom left. Andrew, is your last name with an S? Okay. Who are you guys playing? Jim's team. Okay. Heads or tails? Chump? She is? I don't know where, but I did see her. I mean, she's sitting right there. All right. We got Vince Max Monkey Business against Jim You Dishes Run 'em Out. Jim's team is going to be throwing first. He said, I don't know. So next Friday will be the finals. Yep. Mason. Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly. Nate played terrible. So Junior backed out, had some personal crap that came up, and then Chase Park got in a car accident, totaled his car, and so he backed out obviously. And so I got Nate and then this guy named Steven that I guess plays out of here that's been on the waiting list. And Nate played terrible. Steven played okay. He took second. Mike played horrible. Jim Udicious played great until the 10 ball. Like, bro, like I'm telling you, made great shots, got to the 10 ball, like, and just mud fished them. I'm like, oh my god. So, I have no idea. I think Emily's over there talking to Jen right now. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's where. Oh no, Emily's sitting over there. I think that answers the question. Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. Are there breakfast sandwiches any good there? I like a good bagel breakfast sandwich. Who, Nitty? Nitty does? Oh. Hey, your chalk, bro. He's trying to give you your chalk. Bro, he likes throwing away $35 chalk all the time, anyways.
Keep it. Take it to the pawn shop and get $1 for it.
That's right.
Could you imagine bringing that in there and looking like, hey, can I pawn this? Excuse me. That would be fucking hilarious. It would be better if they actually gave you $1 or something for it.
Which one? Who is it? I'm 90% certain that's a modified 3/8. I know it's modified whatever it is because the threads go out instead of curling in. Yeah, it's a modified 3/8 cent. Fits right on your OB? Yep. That's crazy. Because mine was completely different. But I mean, that's just like welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we got here? Andrew versus Jim Udicious. Race to 7, starting off with 8-ball. Jim was here last night playing in our ring game. Had a pretty solid performance. Unfortunately, came out on the wrong end of the money, but still played well, had a good night. Andrew shooting good. Unfortunately missed a shot on the 8th there, but a good try. Let's see what Jim comes up with here. Has an offensive shot where that 4 ball will probably go by that 8. Or he can play safe and try and make Andrew kick, which is always an option. You watch baseball at all?
Does that pay just first, right?
Yeah.
Who's the other team? Oh, it's
Okay. And Jim puts that one down. Nicely done, Jim. A precision, or I mean, a rhino. Uh-oh, Sally rooting on for the Drewski. Watching. Are you at work, Sally? We're on the board. Yep, 1-2. Good catch, Hannah. Hannah always catching my shit. I like it. JD still play? Somebody told me he quit. Vince? Does JD still play? Oh. Somebody told me that. I was like, wow, that's surprising. Understandable. It happens like that. Wow. So is JD allowed to play today? That's when I found out. We started asking. That's where Dusty is. If it goes the way I think it does, it's whoever wins the first match because you're both forfeiting the third. And the first match, just like in a tiebreaker in the APA stuff, determines who wins the tiebreaker. So, like, there can't be a tie, so whoever wins the first match technically would already win. I'm not 100% sure, though, that's how she's doing it, but that's what makes sense to me based on how I know the APA does stuff. No, we got James here too. He's here somewhere. Oh. It allowed me, huh?
What were you trying to get? I'll get it.
The wild berry Skittles. It like started to rotate them, and then it got to the end, and it stopped moving. I'm like, and then it gave me my chain. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I got the talking to the right guy. I got the keys for it. So.
Sally, you can't curse in the chat, honey. Who brought beef jerky? Do this all alone. Feel so alone. All right. We are into 9-ball. Oh, that 4 is not in a good spot. I think you play one rail. Let's see. I think you play one rail and put the cue to here, and try and get the cue to go there. I think that's what you try and do there. Or you try and cut it in the side. That's always an option. Masters works where whoever wins the lag gets to choose whether they break or rack. If whoever breaks, John mattered. Whoever breaks whoever racks gets to choose what format they start with, whether it's 8-ball or 9-ball. There's always it's a race to 7. So there's always, every match is the same as far as how many racks of each can be played. It's always either 8 racks of 9-ball or 5 racks of 8-ball, but it's a race to 7. So if you start out 8-ball, you play your 5 racks of 8-ball, and then you go to 9-ball. Or if you start out 9-ball, you can win 7-0 or 7-1 and not ever play 8-ball. A lot of the higher players tend to like to start with 8-ball just to kind of get themselves warmed up, if you will. So that's how it works. That was a very good shot by Jim there. Nice out by Jim there. Very nice out. Puts Jim up 4-3. Andrew and his luscious long hair. That shit would drive me nuts while I'm playing pool. Vince said it would drive him nuts too. He's not listening to me at all. Ow. Do, do, do. Sally, how is work going today? Huh? She's on the stream. Vince said you need to go back to work and quit paying attention to the match, Sally. He doesn't care if you're on the team. That's a terrible excuse to not be paying attention to work. Quote, unquote. I'm not even paying attention. I'm hiding in the bathroom. Oh, my gosh. Sally, stop it. Stop it, Sally. Oh. I'm going to call Marissa. That is funny. Ma'am, I am nothing but the epitome of got it together in life. And if you believe that, I also have a bridge that goes over to London to sell you. I like his choice there. That was no bueno. I'm actually surprised he's not taking the combo here. Because you can leave the one hit sitting in front of the side pocket and make the 7 off the point. You just tap it. It stays right there. And I'd rather get to the 8 off the 6 than off the 7. Oh, unless you're going for the 2-9. Never mind. What do I know? I didn't look at that. Oh, no. That's not what he wanted. Andrew's definitely a little off today, I would say. You doing your busy bee work over there, Vince? Oh, I know that. I thought you were doing actual work stuff, not playing. That's so awesome. That was impressive. Of all the ways I would have shot that ball, that was never one that crossed my mind. Well, Got it bad, so bad. I popped the teacher. That was a good shot by Jim. He is the only person I know that can successfully shoot that stick like that. Well, this is makeable. It ain't easy, but it's makeable. That was unlucky. But, you know, like we said, that's the game. Quattro, quattro. How you doing today? Say that again. This so it's this is APA League stuff. This is Masters. So this it's a tournament for the Masters. So I would guess it'd probably be done by 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Started at like 10. So seven. Yep. Oh my gosh, Andrew. No, he did not. Oh man. He is just all kinds of out of sorts of his normal self. He gave that one to Jim. It puts Eudicious at 5. You gonna go hit some? Oh well, have fun doing that. I don't think I could handle mowing the yard when I'm that age. A good two-way shot there by Andrew. Left Jim in a very tough spot. Oh my goodness. And Jim Udicious is on the hill just like that. Someone buy him. Sally said you need to buy him a drink. She said Sally quit drinking the toilet water. That, if he meant to play safe there, was a very good save, which I think he did because he wasn't playing shape to the 6. That was a great shot by Jim. Oh. You can grab a chair and sit down, buddy. I can hand you a mic, or you can hang out. It's up. Is that your beef jerky, by the way? Oh, thank you. I looked down. I'm like, who the fuck brought beef jerky? Hold on a second. I'm going to get another mic. Junior Horton is here. He's going to chime in a little. We'll move this in just a minute. Because this actually probably this might. Maybe not. Let's see what Jim comes up with here. How is Junior doing today?
He's going to try and win. I know that.
Think he's going to cut it?
He might. He's the king of weird shots.
That's a fact. He's king of shoot 'em weird, too. He holds his hands in some weird spots and still makes amazing shots.
He does that reverse thing with his
Yep.
hands on the inside of it. Weird.
Hurts my shoulder thinking about it. Oh, what a cut. Oh, what a shot.
Nice shot.
All right, wow. So that puts Jim in the driver's seat. He won. So we are going to be on hold for just a minute because they're trying to figure out. They're both forfeiting him. I think
because Masters could be what I think Masters could be whatever they want it to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can stop if you want. Oh. Gotcha, Jim.
Yeah.
That was so great. Oh, my gosh. All right, so Emily's going to sit here and warm up for a few minutes. They are determining whether or not a second match is needed because both teams are going to be forfeiting the third match. So they are going to figure out. It may come to a points thing. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, so we will see. How's Junior doing?
That'd be the only other way. I'm good.
No, I think so. Because they only do it by the one win, what I think they do is when both teams are forfeiting the third, I think it'll basically just come down to the first match. Because if both teams win one, then the first team that would be in a normal APA event. The team that wins the first one would technically be the team that wins it. Well, then the second team can't win from here. So it comes down to one.
Because if they both only have 4 players, then whoever wins the third match, then it's done.
Yep. So I think that's how it'll end up coming down. Let me grab some headphones. That way, if this continues, we can hear each other clearly. No, 20. It'd actually be almost 21 because there's 9 months of pregnancy. That's how it happened the first time it slipped in. Our team plays whoever ends up being the winner of this, so we may just roll right into that. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if it was yours or not, so my mistake.
Can't argue that. You're junior before I was.
That's funny. That was good.
That's it? Okay.
Go ahead.
So everybody that was just watching, Jim beating Andrew on the first match is actually going to be the clincher because you can only play no matter what. Whoever they're both forfeiting the third match. And like in regular APA, if both teams like only have 4 players and they're both forfeiting the last match, it's whoever wins the third match, whoever gets the 2 first, basically in matches. So now we're going to be waiting here for a minute to see what match comes to the table next.
Have you seen that video yet?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I'm on your channel.
That shot still just shocks me.
No, that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just I would have never thought to hold a stick like that.
Stand high.
And he didn't even think about it. He just did it. You know, somebody got mad at me because I made that video and I didn't use them.
That's funny.
Like, what?
I've had people stare at me my whole life. I've just had to grow to accept it. I'm always going to be different. Cuckoo, I'm the midget. I have every intention of winning this tournament. I love when people underestimate me. I will eat them alive. Have you ever seen 96 pounds of dynamite before?
Camera angles is that button right there. Just got to push that button.
Okay, that's my view.
Yep. Yeah, that's the live view that is not delayed. You don't have to talk based on the delay. Because of the way I have it set up, you can talk on the live. The delay is built in. Change one more thing. Actually, I'll leave that. There we go. Okay. That's cool.
Everybody in the chat can hear me? Brian won the leg, so he's going to be breaking first. And Jim's choosing, I guess it looks like 9 ball? No, he's going 8 ball. Okay. Got to set up on table 11 at police. We got 5 people in the chat right now watching. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Can y'all hear me in the chat? Check, check. Oh, 8 ball. Oh, 11 got it. 11 got it. Yeah. Well, we start off with some fireworks. I think I'd rather stripes in this particular situation. go or blow time now. Either advance or take a pocket. It's the beautiful thing about 8-ball. You get to tell the table how you're going to run it out. Don't make 4 or 5 balls in a row, pulling multiple rail, multiple. Oh, that was a bad roll. As Rick Heffinger would say, that's unfortunate. One round for 4. Scratch. Well, that's not going to help anything. Play the 12. Going below middle. Maybe he's trying to go into the 4. Shoot the 13 next or the 12 then. Wow. Good stroke here. Get back up table with 15. Pushed it. Might have got a lucky roll though. Didn't leave Jim much. I think he's going to choose to take the 3 ball. Oh, he's jumping. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, guys. 12 guys, masters, you can jump. Dropped it right on it. Nice shot, Jim. Nice shot. He's basically going to try and flip that cue ball right up to the 9 ball. Stop shot, stop shot. All right, 1-0. Nice jump shot there. Davey, who's playing next? If Brian were to lose. Oh, well, that sounds curious. I don't know if there's anybody else in this league I'd rather have play behind me. That much. cut it a little. See if that 6 goes on the side. I think it does. So if we can make the 6, we can actually I can get to the 1. Stop shot on the 7. If not, maybe you can pull it back just a touch. And you can play natural shape lead and run out to the 5. You have 2 choices here. You can play top with a little bit of right, kind of fade to where you get straight in on the 5 ball here, or you play with a little outside and you hold it, bring it straight up the middle of the table. And that is the difference right there. Actually, that was straight top. That was no push. Stop shot, play the 4 ball. Okay. Now you got to do smart. I think you got. And we had a little snafu on the power. We're just setting everything back up. There you go. Where's that 12 ball going? Well, he's kind of got the shot to come 2 rails top left. If you can split the 12 and the 8, you might be trying to miss the 12 altogether, though. Come all the way to the side route next to the 3. Trying to. Yeah, I don't think that goes by. Now, depending on, how crazy he wants to get it, that 12 ball could possibly go all the way up here in the top right-hand corner, or bottom right-hand corner of your screen. I think he's just going to go straight cut or play a safety. Yeah. Didn't really give Brian a lot of options. There is a safety there. Try and float it in behind the 8 ball. That's what I think he's doing. Yeah. It's a good shot. Good speed. But we just saw Jim make a jump shot last game, so see how good he is at distance. I'm sure he's going to go for a Masse. He full stick jumped it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I sound like a buffoon talking. It's ridiculous. That was a great shot. Watching it on the replay. Huh. Nice shot. All right, Jim up 2-0. If Jim wins the match, then they got a chance to play the second match. Emily will be playing. But if Jim doesn't win, then Brian's team's going to automatically advance because they won the first match, like how Jim just won the last match. Nice break. Oh. Elias and Will are playing. 650 and 660. Race to 15, 9-ball, 1,000 a set. That'd be a good match. Both of them are a little cluttered. I would say that stripes look a little better from here, just because you can play this shot right now. Problem here, though, is that you got to force a breakout, and that might be the only spot of trouble for the solids. I think he's going to shoot a 13. Okay. Just float down for the 14. If Brian runs out here, I can tell you how he's going to run. It's going to be finishing with the 11 and the 12 for sure. So pattern plays in a quarter of a table, basically. Well, we take it now, I guess. I should stop talking. This is actually a really good spot right here. The 9-ball looks like it goes by the 4 and 3 into the bottom right corner here. You could play shape for that and push the 8-ball away from the 6 too by doing that, playing below middle, just going straight into the 8. At least give it some room to where you can bring in the side pockets and stuff like that. Damn, he hit too soft. Wow. the right shot. Wide open. Probably want to come up behind the 5 and 7 here, and give him an option for one of those two balls. Because once you make one of those two balls a 7 ball, I think does it go by? Yeah, I don't think it goes by the 5, so it's kind of trapped. But you shoot the 5 ball now, you can play into the 7 ball to stop you. You play the 1 ball right behind it. But I don't know if I mean, he can still get out here, but yeah, okay. Draw behind it, play right into the 9 ball. Ooh, right to split him. Same exact shot again. And if you hit the 15, it'll help you because it'll keep you on that 2 rail pattern. If I had the teleprompter, I'd draw it for you, but I don't have it. Who's all in the chat? Say hi. I don't know who I'm talking to. That's the risky run, though, playing that shot. Played a little short. Have no forward momentum. Okay. Just off it. All right, B-Rye. Stop the bleeding. I definitely play the 12 ball and try and get back up right in the middle of all 3 of those balls. Because then I can shoot the 9, 15, and then 10 stop shot. Yep, just like that. You didn't want to catch that much of it, but it doesn't make much of a difference. The 9 ball's still going to that top right corner on your screen. And all you got to do is play below middle, come over to the middle diamond on the bottom rail here. And then you're tapping the 15, slight draw on the 10, you're good. Ooh, no, that you didn't want. Now he's got to play it. Now he's got to spin this ball a couple rails. I think he could play it with top with a little bit of left. He'll miss the 8 ball, go 2 rails up to the top left corner area, 2 rails. Bo, if you're listening, I'm sorry I can't answer it right now. Hey, Cal. I see you watching. Sally, Chris, Miss Jenny, how you doing? Nice shape. Yeah, but we're definitely at Poolies. All right, right on the board. All right, 2-1. See if Brian can wing another 8 ball. All right, work to do. All right. Moving some stuff around now. Wonder if that 5 ball goes over by the pocket his hand's at. It does. All right. You run this rack out. Yeah. It's going to be tough getting into that spot where you can play the 7 to float down to the 5, so. Almost. I think he's just going to try and float the 3 ball in, leave it on the rail. That'll at least give him an angle to play down into. Here's where it gets a little tricky. You're going to play into that 15. We don't know how these balls are going to spread once he plays this shot. Well, he is stretched. Oh, no. Well. So, 10 ball, we got a real problem. Doesn't go anywhere. This is one of those. Okay, maybe it does go by. Play the stop shot right there. You can play the 13, but you're going to be edging it close, I think. You don't want that 15 getting to the rail. If anything, you want to push it up towards the 14 or just out to the middle of the table. What up, Polly? Good to see you, buddy. Or at least you see me or hear me. No. All right. Here's the shot that matters right here. Oh, I guess you can't see the 13. That was a good shot. You know, Jim about to catch a gear. Just to make it 3-1. Going into the last game, 8-ball. All right. Last game, 8-ball. All right, we got a low one down. Right over here, talking to James on the side. Well, other than that 7-ball, that was a good shot. He's got options here now to break that 7-ball out. Well, all right, plan B. Other than 12 and 13 over here, especially if he moves to 7. He tried. Gave him ball in hand, though. That's a no-no at this level. Got to avoid that at all costs. I guess we didn't hit anything. All right, he's got to choose to play this side for us. You know, if he maintains this for 3 or 4 shots, can be in the perfect spot to get down to that 14-11 and be able to play 2 separate approach shots. Or take it now. That's a very fortuitous spot. Pushed it. He kind of decelerated, I think, a little in his stroke there. Sometimes we do that to kind of deaden the hit on the ball. And this to go 4-1 in 9 ball. Whoever's watching, say hi to me in the chat. Brian getting off to a slow start here. Missed a couple of balls he normally never misses. All right. On to something I can predict a little better. Come on. Come on.
No, I ain't got time.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, who won that last night? The little gay shit over here.
I don't know. Yeah. I think it did push up against the 9 ball, but it don't matter. That is a really good angle. If he can roll and put that cue ball right on the diamond, that last diamond, I think that's a perfect spot for that to be able to make that 3 ball. Oh, he's played it safe. Okay. Shot. Two rails. Watch out for the side pocket or top right pocket. All right, well, one problem solved. See if this is going to make it a problem. You can play a two-way here. We play straight bottom, cut the 2 ball in the top right pocket, I believe, and float the cue ball underneath the 3 ball. What up, Sean? Glad you checked in with us, buddy. Okay. Nice shot. Great shot. He's going to play bottom. Take it straight across the other diamond, middle diamond. I'm sorry. I said bottom. I'm totally meant top to the second diamond out. I'm good, buddy. I didn't have nobody to play with for the Breakers tournament, so I decided to come and commentate. Okay. See the approach. That's a good shot. All right. This is the Big 4-2. Don't call it a comeback. Over on the YouTube chat, I don't know if he explained it to you or not, but you play 5 games of 8 ball and 8 games of 9 ball. It's 13 total games. Whoever wins 7 first wins. Sometimes drive breaks are the worst. Hard to keep table control. That's the name of the game in this game right now. Table control. True story, Sean. He's going to have to go up and down here. Try and split the 4 and 7. Yeah. Safety here. Shoot the 3 ball at the last diamond on the left at the top. The cue ball floated behind the 5. He went way wide. He tried to go behind the 9 instead of the 5. Brian a chance to volley back at another safety. I don't think he has much of a play anywhere else, but he's got multiple different safety shots I see. Yeah, he was playing safe, trying to get by the 9 ball. Either that or he blew shape by 6 feet on the 4 ball. Fuck's sake. Here's the shot. I'm sure Brian's going to go to a jump stick here. These are like the perfect ones where you can let him kind of fly, let him fly, let the big dog eat. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate it. Brian's constantly streaming these matches, and we always have at least one person talking. I'm on my own right now because Brian's playing. I think he's jumping to a safety here. I don't think he's jumping to make this. That's why he's looking at that angle, unless he's trying to play 2 rails in between the 6 and 9 and to the middle diamond and then out to the middle of the table. If he makes it, I don't think he can pull that shape. Yeah, didn't. But that was still a great shot. Don't let me take that away from him. He was trying to play more of a basic below middle tangent line. Thanks, Bobo. Brian needs the eyes to adjust. Good speed. Great shot. 3 rails, middle table shape. Never fails. Anybody watching, you should take that shot right there and practice that shot till you can hit the way he just hit that shot. Well, he can play straight top, come back at him, and go back to the middle of the table to come, so that when he plays a 7 ball, he shoots a 7 in the top right corner of your screen. Cue ball goes to the chalk, or he can play more right-hand English right now and get straight in, more straight in on the 7. Ooh, clear that. Let it go. Yeah, that's gonna upset him because he didn't have to do all that. He knows it too. He knows it. That's what that head nodding is. All right, Brian to shoot a jump shot over the 8 ball. That was a good effort. At least get rewarded with a decent leave. Jim doesn't have a lot of options here, but if I know Jim, he might try and cut the 7 into the 9 to make the 9 ball in the bottom left corner here while still spinning the cue ball with outside English here, which will be right-hand English, and going 1, 2, 3 rails down to where the chalk is on the right-hand rail. That's the shot. Stay more to middle right instead of top right here, middle right, and it'll come to the middle diamond on the bottom right-hand side of your screen rail to where his hand is bridged up basically right now. Yep. Try to make it. Well, he just got the glancing blow off the 7. Well, Brian now. The 7 definitely doesn't, I don't think goes by in the top left corner of your screen. It doesn't go in the top right corner of the screen. He might be forced to either shoot a bank shot or cut it in the side pocket. I mean, if you're going to, yeah. I was about to say, if you're going to shoot to that top left corner, you're playing the 9. But I don't like playing combos that far out of line. That's a Marcus shot. You need him to make that ball. I understand the frustration. I think he's going to, yeah, bank shot. Left Brian nothing again. Play the safety. 2 rails out back to the top right-hand corner of your screen. Try and split the 9 and 8, I think. If it splits the 9 and 8, it'll go to the middle diamond on the top right-hand side of the rail. But right here, if he plays right, which would be inside English, right hand English, he could try and come out the backside of the 9 ball down below. Yeah, like this. Get to the bottom rail. Great shot. See if Jim has anything. I mean, I think the 9 ball's got just enough on the bank. If it doesn't, it's going to be real close. Y'all in the chat, say hi. I got nobody to talk to, and y'all are listening to me, so I can at least interact with you. Right now, score 4-2. Jim beat Andrew Cruz earlier, 7-5. Jim played pretty good, and Andrew didn't, and he knows it. Call those half ball safeties. You just play half the ball. Well, Brian does have the crossbank, I believe. I don't know if you want to push that position because you're just sending the cue ball down to the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You got to put a lot on this ball just to get it back up table. Yeah. What he was just thinking in his head right there was half ball safety again. Get it to that diamond and then down to top right rail diamond and get it to the side rail here, or the head rail. if he hits this right, he had managed to get that cue ball behind the 8 ball on the left-hand rail of your screen. Put the 7 in the exact spot on the right-hand side of the screen. Man. Yeah. 7 ball just leaked out too much. It's a good try. It's a tough shot. You know, he's going to tell you he should have hit that all day, but that's a tough shot, trying to balance the half ball. Oh, straight top. Just get back up to the middle of the table. Oh, he had to make it weird. Had to make it weird. Just gotta cut this. He's gonna cut this cue ball loose. Can't really tell. Maybe, I think he's gonna try and spin it in. He's outside. Yeah, overcut it. All right, B-Rye, you might not like your shot, but you got one. What up, Chevy? For everybody who's listening right now, Tim Shevlin is at Pooley's. Both in the chat, at least. You'll know. Nice shot, Bri. Catch it. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, 4-3. Brian with the first 2 games of 9-ball. I think this might be the game that matters the most. I don't know. The way they're both playing, Brian's starting to come on now. Jim's had a couple of weird misses, but Jim's like the king of making weird shots. If anybody's ever played him and you've played him over time, you'll realize like he always gets left in these funky positions where he's got to spin and stroke the ball, you know, and just he normally makes that 8-ball shot. He normally makes those shots. I'm telling you. Off angle, middle of the table, you're still cutting it at 60 to 70 degrees. All right, Brian, go for a wing ball break here. That's the wing ball break. Clear. Well, you can at least, so there's a 9-ball shot here. Play the 1 ball like you're shooting it towards the middle diamond on the top rail on our screen. With a little bit of left, and if you push that 9-ball in between the rail and the 4 hard enough, it'll go. If you can catch it right, if you catch the rail right where the 4 ball is perpendicular to. Well worth the try, I think. Oh, safety. Okay. All right, maybe my idea was a little Marcus-ish. See? Told you. Makes weird shots. He's going to try the safety. Catch about 1/3 of the 2 ball. Top just a little touch of left so it gets to the bottom rail first. Oh, he's playing bottom. So all right. So we call that a ball safety. Wow. Yeah, that's a ball safety. The other kind of safety is cue ball safety, where you tie the cue ball up. Nice shot. 7 ball's gonna eat him up. Nope. Okay. Well, we got options now. Some tells me he's gonna play the safety though. Maybe not. Yeah, he was trying it. Just double kissed it. All right, Jimmy Dish to the table. Me here, I'm going to play bottom with a little bit of right to try and split the 7 and 8 going down table. He's jacking up. He's trying to get when he's jacking up like this. He's trying. Yeah, he was trying to go to the other side of the 7, basically. All right, Brian gets to walk up to one of my favorite safety shots. Below middle, with just a touch of inside. Cue ball pushes up against the 9. The 2 ball goes 3 rails. It didn't sink. That's why you put that little bit of right on it right there, so it sinks into the 9 ball. It just wants to it just barely kind of floats into it. Whenever I'm commentating, if any of y'all got questions about a certain shot, just take a screenshot of it, and I'll explain it. Well, he's gonna get fortune here too. Brian's just ice skating uphill. Nice try. 3 ball? No. Oh. Well, it's pretty simple from here. Of course, you want to move the cue when you shoot this 2 ball. You want to get the cue ball back up to where it's at right now, or to the right of it some. You just want to be higher so that you can play straight top and get up table, and they'll still die against the rail. See, now this right here, that's a little too high. He's going to have to feather this. And even then, like this, there's a difference in those 6-8 inches from where that cue ball just was to where it's at now. Yep, it's going to run. Well, I know what I'm playing here. You're playing the 5 ball wide, and I'm going to play with that might actually bank. Little inside English, so it bites. See how he elevates his bridge here. He's playing a safe. Yeah. It's going to sneak through. Wow. He had the spot. Brian just said walking up, dead center pocket. He had it. But I still think he was playing the safe. That was just a happy accident. All right. Brian, here's Brian's chance to get even right here. I don't mind this shot. It keeps it on the same plane on the y-axis. Excuse me, x-axis. Slow roll. Erickson, they're trying to mess with the electrical here. something. All right, be right to get even. All right, we're even. Yeah, for all y'all listening, something you could do, just take a random screenshot of any of your shots, of any of the shots you see on here. Like use your phone, or if you got a screen grab. If you show me it, I could show you. I could tell you. I could teach you how to shoot that shot. Whatever you see. Hell, you could text it to me. I could circle it. Three ball, 8 ball. It's a big break. Wow. Now, see, these are the kind of racks that all of us players look forward to, where the hardest shot's going to be right up front. He's going to play this one ball and try and maybe draw it back just a few inches, just so he can get on a cleaner, level plane to cut that 2 ball down. If you cut that 2 ball down, come straight back across the table, nice and easy, and you're going to have the 4 in the same pocket. Just a little bit. Yep. All right. Cue ball's going to come. He's going to want that cue ball to come straight across the table. Actually, this angle, I play kind of below middle right and just kind of have it die out in the middle of the table. Ooh, tongue. That was perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I still thought you had it with speed, though. Those are diamond tables for you right there. Whoa. Yeah. Man. None of y'all going to talk to me in the chat. Y'all killing me. Check, 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 check. That's what we call pocket speed, and it froze. I know that rock. It froze on the corner of the pocket. I think Brian's going to jump and split the 5 and 7. And I don't know if that'll be good. Actually, no, he's going to go straight over the 6. What am I? Oh, no, I don't. I think he's got to do the Z shot. Davey. Z shot? Z shot? Yeah. And doesn't that make that bend? Man, he was so close. Nice try, Brian. God. Ooh. All right, here's Jim's chance to take back the momentum in the match. Oh. That's what happens when you get a little sloppy with the mechanics, trying to get a little extra something on the cue ball. This favors Brian big time because Brian doesn't get caught up on that. He stays close to top, middle, and bottom. What I had done for what? What shot? The 3 ball? Or the 2 ball to kick at it? Or 4 ball? Actually, the 4 ball, I mean. The Z shot he just shot? I would have done the same thing. Don't worry, Hannah. I wasn't really talking to you. You're good, Mama. Join in when you can. Family and work first before pool. That was a great shot, actually. Got the separation. Now, it looks like he's just off center pocket here, straight in. This is something where you go kind of jack up just a little bit and play above middle, and then get a forward push, but I'll push towards the bottom rail. He's going to drive. He might try and play a kill shot here, actually. Just drop it, yeah. They're going back and forth right now. All right. Jim has a tailor-made 3-ball run out here. Play to center table. How hard you hit it. Gonna make it entertaining. That's about a 35, 45 degree angle cut. You can float it nice and easy. Don't even bring the side pocket into play. Okay. He put just a touch of outside on that. See, here's one of them funky shots. Hannah, make sure you see that shot. All right. 5-4. My father's a sir, not me. All right, Jim's in the restroom for a second. Well, we got a minute. Let me tell everybody who's listening or who will see this later. We have. Yeah. Next week we'll have Scotch Doubles 9-ball tournament. It's a 9-ball tournament, but we use 8-ball handicap, APA handicap. So the top player can be however good they are, but half the shots are going to be shot by either a 3 or a 4. So, and it makes for a pretty entertaining tournament. It makes for a pretty entertaining Calcutta. You know, people come ready to spend money. I think we got like a dozen signed up right now. Some pretty good teams. Just look me up on Facebook, Junior Horton. Either that or New Era, NEWERA Productions. It's me and my buddy Bose and Brian's site. Built that like 10, 12 years ago. That's what I've been running my tournaments under for ever. All right, back to the action. Let's see what Brian's looking at here. Ooh. So this is actually a weird one. If that one ball's frozen, then I don't know if it looks like you can get the cue ball in there. But this might be one of those where you play. Yeah, he's gonna go 3 rails. Get under it. Yep. Nice shot, Brian. That was a really good shot. Jim's been pretty efficient with the jump stick today, but I don't think he's going with that. I think we're looking at a full stick jump here for him. Huh. Little kick masse. Oh. I wonder if Brian's going to slow roll this so he doesn't have to worry about holding the cue ball. That's kind of selling out. No. Okay. A little further than he thought, but it's pretty close to straight in, I bet. Whoa, ball. Kind of wanted straight in here, but he's a little far for that. If I was him, I'm playing straight top and going to the, here, let me switch the other view. I'm playing straight top and going to the bottom rail and up to the left bottom side mid diamond. He's going straight across. Oh my God, that's the 4 ball back there. I did not realize that. It's the 1 ball I can see, and it looks black to me from where I'm actually sitting. Nice easy float shot. Same pocket. Straighter the better. That I do. It's just slow roll. Don't have to do anything here. Make it. Tell everybody this is my song. All right, to tie it back up, 5. All right. 3 possible games left. 5-5. Got AJ and Justin playing over here. Playing on the tight 9-footer. Peoples and AJ. Who else do I see playing? Carl is playing Kevin Dottridge, okay. Over on table 13 at Poolies. Jared's playing Slaz, Steve Slazer. What else do we got? Our lovely league operator sitting over in the corner running our tournament with Kevin. And then it looks like Zach's playing oh, he's going to kill me. All right, Brian with the break. This might be a dry one. He's going to push out of this. This is one of those. Yeah. Okay. Everybody just hang out for a second. I'll be back in a moment. All right, I'm back. Just in time for Brian to make a jump shot, go a couple rails to get lucky. It's a good pool, baby. All right, like I said, let me go check again. We got Jared playing Keith Caldwell over on table 14. We got Adams playing Mr. Burke. Jared, what's the score? Keith's up 3-0 on Jared right now. It's kind of surprising. Oh, Adam's playing Steve Burke. Adam Park. There's Brittany. Haven't seen Brittany in a while. Mr. Prouty. Kevin's the tournament director for this. All right. I figured they would have had this safety battle by now and somebody had ball in hand. That was a good shot. Wonder if it snuck out the... Nah, it might have snuck out the back, but either way, he has an easy kick. One rail. You could see it, okay. Crept out. Little wiggle and dance home. Whole party. You know, it looks like he has the perfect shot to just play a stop shot here, and he might be good to be able to make the 4-ball in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Either that, he's going to draw it all the way back. Nice shot. Great shot. Played himself right into a stop shot. Almost a stop shot out. Must be. Look at it from this side. I believe if he stops the cue ball right where the 5-ball is, he can play the 7-ball bottom right and just come out to the bottom rail there. Well, on this view, the side rail. This view, come out to the top rail and come underneath the 8-ball on the top rail there. Shooting straight an 8-ball and 9-ball ball, all three in the same pocket. Yep. Ooh, he got under it. Ooh. It might have been his follow-through there or something. He knows, yeah, anybody wants you to know that you never come up short on that shot. That was a good shot, though. Got it close enough, I don't think he could jump. You're shooting like you could see this ball. You could see it. All right. Come on, Brian. You got to put this one away. A couple extra breaths. Make sure you're ready to go. Literally have to do nothing. Just middle. All right, Brian on the hill. 6-5. Shevlin is playing Terry Kern right now on table 1. Made a ball, has a shot. That's a good shot there. All right, Brown with ball in hand. Good try by Jim, but he's kind of stuck in a really bad spot there. Stretching, playing to the wide side of the table. Sean, if you're still here in the chat, tell Maggie I love her. Get up. Good shot. Got the 5 ball. Just play straight back across the table. The last difficult transition is right here. Yep, clear out. Now you can just do a straight draw back, and anything pass straight in the side pocket, and Brian can be able to just float up table. That's gonna be on the short side, so he's got to go 2 or 3 rails, basically to come back out to the same spot he's at right now. Andrew tapping me on my head. So right now he's thinking, should he go top left or middle left? Middle left's gonna might get too close to the 9 ball, get you stranded down table. Yeah, he went top left. Basically come back to the same angle. Oh, Brian can sing. Nice shot. And this for the match win. He wasn't going to be short, as we like to say. And Brian's team just won $500. In case y'all missed it earlier, they only, Udicious' team only has 2 players, so they have to win both matches. So if either of them lose, then the match is over. All right. Not his best match, but it was enough to get done.
Nope, not my best.
Enough to get it done, though.
Yeah. I'll just talk for a second. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody that watched today. Thank you for Junior for coming down and participating in the stream today. It was very helpful. I'm sure he had lots of nice things to say about my terrible shooting because he's just a nice guy like that. I appreciate everybody watching, though, everybody that tuned in today that supported the Brevard APA, supported my Facebook channel, my YouTube channel. I know a lot of you are regulars, and it truly means a lot to me. A lot of you have never seen me shooting. Now you've seen me shooting. Now you understand why I don't play money matches. But no, on the real side, like I didn't shoot my best, but I definitely had some nice outs and some good points and some rough points. But I truly do appreciate everybody jumping on here. I'll go through the comments and respond to everybody personally. But I do, again, I appreciate everybody on here. You guys all have a wonderful day. This is the last stream of the day, I believe. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure this is the last stream of the day. So again, thank you guys, and you all have a wonderful day. And until next time.